Welcome to the RS2G podcast, where I motivate, inspire listeners by discussing failures, success, and the journey of a rebirth. If you are someone who wants to hear the honest truth from a host that puts his right hand to God, as I interview people who have built empires and sometimes watched them crumble as their lives have taken an unexpected twists and turns, this podcast is for you. Life is not always easy. And as a combat military veteran, active military for 14 years, I know about sacrifice and facing fears and true loyalty. I can't wait to take you on this rebirth journey with myself and my guests as we discuss life and living with your right hand to God. Boom.
It's a capsule.
Welcome to the RH2G podcast, where we inspire and motivate. And we got one of our biggest stars on today, Gia the Alpha. Finally, we get linked up so we can do this. We've been trying to do this for like 6 months.
Yes.
Probably a little longer.
Well, thank you. Thank you for the welcoming.
Yeah,
thank you.
Thank you for coming. How you been?
I've been great.
That's
I've
good.
been making moves. You know how it goes.
I see you all over doing shows and doing everything we talked about a couple of years ago. So I'm proud of you.
Yes.
I'm happy and it's moving and you're talented and, just keep going. Can you tell the world who you are and what are you doing right now?
Well, I'm Gia the Alpha.
That's your camera right here.
I am a hustler. Let me tell you. All I know is if it makes sense, I'm there. And if it's with my morals, I'm with it. So listen, I got a single that's coming out soon, and I can't wait for you guys to see so you could tell me who I am to you.
Okay, there we go. What's the single called?
It's called Feeling Sexy.
Okay.
Yes, so
Would you-
I'm
you
super
shot the-
excited.
You shot it here or in New York?
No, I'm actually shooting it here. I'm
Okay.
in the process of shooting it now. So
Okay. That's
Yes.
dope. Yeah, you was doing a little bit today, right?
yes, I was.
Putting it all together. Look at you.
Yes, I'm excited because it's the first time I do like parts. I usually just shoot it within 2 hours, get it done.
So you doing little acting scenes.
Yeah, well, it's like acting, but like B-roll, different, like just different sceneries, different times. Like,
Okay.
so
That's dope. I love it
Yeah.
because you got a good style too. You can migrate through the drill. You can migrate through the singing and the rapping. I saw you do a lot of things. You're very talented. You write your own music?
yes, so I write my own music and I just go with what flows. Like I don't like to be like, hey, this like. Sometimes I go and I'm like, I want to sing, but then I'm like in the mood for something else.
Yeah.
Like, same thing. I was gonna sing for this one concert I was in, and I was like, damn, I feel like turning up because I just got my song on the radio on High 97.
I saw
Drewski
that.
played it, and I was just super excited. I was like, fuck all that. Like I just wanna, hey, like I have so many different personalities, so it's like I have to bring that out, especially when I'm feeling it.
I love it too because, like I said, you're very talented. You can transition and do all that too.
Yes.
You taught that to yourself, or you learned that from somewhere else?
I just learned it, like I tried to get like the guidance with it, but I realized it wasn't like that, like I had to get it myself. And I would think that, if I had someone, could get it that way. But I'm like, I don't have someone and I really like this. So when
Right.
I realized it was a repetitive one thing, I was like, I must do it myself. And then my brother also, he was playing ball and then he started rapping. And he was going crazy. So I was like, what? Like, bro
My
going
turn.
crazy. Me too.
Yeah.
I'm in there to win it. Like, if I get out the military, I'm swinging.
There you go. Let's
Yeah.
talk about that, the military life. How'd you like the military life?
I loved it. It was an experience. Like, I couldn't wish for nothing else. Like, the journey and, like, the direction.
How long was you in the military for?
I was in the military for 3 years.
3 years. That's dope.
Yes.
Where you were stationed at?
I was stationed in Fort Drum, and I went to Fort Lee for
Okay.
AIT, and then Fort Jackson for basic.
Relaxing Jackson.
Yeah.
That's good. How'd you like it out there, the South?
I liked it. It was very interesting because it was like the girls. It was funny going to basic training because I'm talking to them and I'm like, "You guys have an accent." They're like, "No, you got an accent." I'm like, "Excuse me, ma'am. Do you hear yourself?" Like,
Just the country.
yeah. So it's definitely different. And they were like telling me I have an accent. I'm like, "You really went far off." So to me,
Right.
to me,
You sound
and
foreign.
like, like just meeting into different people, it was good. It
That's
was like
good.
worth it.
That's good. You got to experience a lot too. in the
Yeah.
military. Do you miss it?
I definitely, like, sometimes when I'm going to, like, the base and stuff like that, I miss it. But not really. Like, I like what I do now. Also, I made my sisters from there, so it's like we have bonds. So
Y'all still talk?
Yes,
That's
I was
good.
just with my sister the other weekend.
That's
So
good. That's
yeah,
good. See, do they come
yeah.
to your video shoots and stuff like that?
When they can, we link up when we can.
That's
So
dope.
depending on who, you know.
Yeah,
So, I know so many people.
I know they proud of you too.
Yes, they always say it, and that's what I'm blessed of because honestly, without them, I couldn't be me. Like,
See,
I couldn't like push and like it's like the outcome, you know, when you see what people are giving to you and like, oh, like you doing your shit, like, all right, I gotta keep up. Like, I can't fail you. Like, same thing with the military. I'm like, they like you ain't well, the cousin talk, blah blah. You ain't
yeah,
gonna make it, but
yeah,
like in all retrospect, we had a party. It's like I had to show for it, like you know what I mean when it's
right.
time, and that's what I do all the time.
And that's how you got to do it because it's a lot of things, a lot of people doing stuff or saying it, and they not really doing it at that speed. It felt
Right.
like you found your niche. I see you. I know we used to talk a lot 3 years ago when we was in the gym and talk about where you was going, and I see you now growing. And I told you what I wanted to do, and now I think it's perfect timing that it's aligning right here to tell your message and your story about who you are and where you came from, and what's your message for the youth. Because a lot of
Right.
kids they tap into your YouTube, they watch your videos, they want to be a Gia. You know how many girls out there that want to be a Gia now? That's
Yes,
dope, right? How that
yes.
make you feel?
I love it because honestly, I mean, but I love it to a certain extent. So that's like my big issue with this whole like music industry thing. Like I feel like when I became at my peak where it's like, oh my God, Gia, I kind of didn't like that because what I feel the most is being themselves. So like I feel like, yeah, you can like certain things that I do, but like don't ever want to be me. Want to be you.
Right,
Excuse me.
right,
But want to be you for real, because it's like that's like a big thing. Like for anyone to like surpass their wants in life for like anything that they feel like is impossible, the most to make it possible is just being themselves.
there you go.
And I'm
That's
strong on that.
right.
So
You one of one. You know,
yeah.
you chose different things of different assets of different characteristics, just like me. I knew where I wanted to go. It's just how I developed myself. Now it's only the one hood motivator out there that
Right.
drop, messages every day that try to inspire people. But been through a lot. You saw me go through a lot too. So, and I saw you, when we used to work at IHOP. Denny's. I used to come eat, and we used to talk business. You know what I'm saying about where we're gonna be at now. And now look, so
right.
we put it in the atmosphere.
Right.
You know your mom. I know your mom. I know your brothers. I came and ate Thanksgiving there too with you guys. So we
Yes.
family. Your
Yes.
mom is hella cool with me. You know what I'm saying? I love her to death. I always ask about her.
Yeah.
So shout out to your mom too. And your
Yes.
brother. He's supposed to be here for his video, so we waiting for that too. So
Yes. That's definitely like that's the big thing. Like we talked about this. Like I said, I'm a hustler. So
Yeah.
like I was out there and IHOP getting it and
Yeah.
like meeting you has like been great. Like, because we always were able to like think of goals. That's the big thing. I don't like to have relationships that are not thinking higher of themselves or thinking of their higher self. No limits. And I like that.
Yeah.
So that's like a big thing with anything. And like I just love that like you work hard at what you do and like we just match together.
There we
So
go.
it's really good.
You was working there, and I was janitor at the gym.
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
Yeah.
We prayed hard for this, and we bust our butt to get
Yes,
here. It ain't
yes.
easy. It ain't
Yes.
easy. You know what I'm saying? I was just on no jumper. People here like, how'd you? I'm like, it ain't easy. It's not. You got to know how to. And when I was on the podcast, we didn't talk no nonsense.
Right.
So I changed the whole narrative of how the response was.
Right.
And I wanted to show that there's some intelligent people that come from the hood. Don't play with
Right.
us. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
And they do have something to say and they're not like it's like no point of gatekeeping.
Yeah.
I feel like, you have to put your people on because at the end of the day, we're all family.
Yeah, definitely.
All is one. So like if you can't get that concept, you won't ever get life.
Yeah, definitely. You got to always be wrapped in, even the RS2G concept. Now I have an awesome team that leads me, that manages me, that, eventually we'll get you under the umbrella and go from there because now it's easy now. I could just do what I'm good at and I got people to do what they're good at and
Yes.
push the situation instead of pretending,
Yeah,
A lot of
that's
people
the
out there
big
pretend.
thing. Yeah. It's like be yourself. Be like that's like all I can say for like anything. Like there's no guidance bigger than that.
Right.
No, you can say everyone is successful their way. Everybody has their journey. We have to walk in your footsteps to get there.
Definitely.
So-
Awesome. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
So
so-
tell us about the music you be making.
Well, my music is so I've been like I took a break actually. I came from New York, and my music is true to me. Like I talk about myself or like my situations or like sometimes like stories and stuff like that. So lately I've been switching it more to give the gems because like it's always fun. Like that's my fun side, but I want to give also my other side where it's like I'm deep into certain things like herbs and like, you know, I love God and God got me so far with so many things that it's like we have to approach him the right way and, you know, with respect.
Yeah, definitely.
And the biggest respect is just being true to what it is. Like, you know, if you're saved from God, it's like, why not speak on him, you know, and why not spread the love to everybody?
Always
So
uplift.
that's like the big thing. So me learning, the more I'm learning, the more I'm altering because at the same time, you always need to grow as you go. So it's like me, I'm just like in certain steps where like, okay, well, one time you think eating bananas is healthy, but if it's not, I'm not going to sit here and then I'm not going to also like show this to the public. I'm not going to be promoting things that are not good for me or what I wouldn't take. I wouldn't do it for others. So always vouch for their best health for me too, because at the end of the day, I'm the one that got to sit there, drink it, be around it. That energy is like one of the biggest thing that is needed to be protected.
Definitely. You got to protect your energy also. Yeah. Especially when you find who you are. You don't want nobody to take you backwards because they will. People, it's some energy takers out there.
Yeah.
People that'll just suck everything from you and then they're going, and when you die, they're going and do it to somebody else.
Yeah.
And they leech off you. There's some leeches out there.
Yeah.
And I had to cut a lot of these leeches, friends, family, away from me. Oh, you think you're not here for my best interest? Because if you was, this would have happened or this would have happened. So, you know, and that's how I feel about situations like that. Yeah. So tell me about the video shoot you were shooting earlier.
Well,
what scene was that today?
Today was the scene where I'm at the park and like I see this guy and he's looking at me, I'm looking at him, and it's like he thinks I'm sexy. And I'm feeling sexy. And I'm looking sexy. So it's a whole lot of like, it's a transition into that. And the biggest thing with this record is just be talking about in my relationship. Whether it's like the moment we saw each other, like putting a twist into it because that's my reality. Again, I don't make up things. If I say a little sweet talk, I'm going to say it the right way. I put this pity in your face, not like, you know. So I like to also, because we're adults here, and it's also displaying my love, like, and how, like, a part of us.
I like that.
So it's,
that's some grown stuff.
Yeah, some grown stuff, but also still polite, because that's how I was raised. So.
Definitely. I like it because that's how it's supposed to look. And if you really understand who you are, you don't mind doing it like that because you are artists. And you're talking about your life. You're not fabricating. It's how you feel at the time. And it makes awesome music when you talk about your life. About
biggest, authentic. Like.
Right. How happy you are or what you're going through at that parent time. You know?
Yes.
That's what I mean right now. That's why I rose to who I am because I talked about the failures. A lot of people don't want to do that. They don't want to talk. They want the glitz and glamours, you know. But how did you get there? And how do you stay there? And, you know, I hear your message all the time and your music and stuff. You're always authentic to who you are. You know, even if it's a dance song, you're authentic. You ain't talking about doing no other crazy stuff out there. You having fun, you dancing, you singing, you doing all the things, and you're attracting the people. You have a big audience. Can you tell people how to find you on YouTube?
Well, you can find me on Gia the Alpha. You can watch Splurge. You can watch New Drip. Soon, Feeling Sexy.
There you go.
Tap in, link in my bio.
My name is Dr. J.R. McIntyre. I'm a certified motivational speaker and a social media influencer, and I can't wait to teach you how to excel your real estate business on the LinkedIn platform. LinkedIn is actually the most underrated social media platform. In my class, Elevate Your Real Estate Success for LinkedIn Mastery, you will learn 3 key principles. Number 1, how to generate your high quality leads. Number 2, get personal branding and excellence. Number 3, strategic networking strategies. If you want to be a disruptor in the real estate industry, this class is definitely for you. I see you online and I can't wait to take your LinkedIn profile to the next level. JR out. Boom. Yeah, I think we got it up too. I see you got You know, your YouTube is popping. It's always been popping since the moment I saw you. So, and you told me about it. You know, and you keep adding, keep adding. How many videos you got now?
So now I have, I think, not many though. I think it's like
Is that your latest new one?
10. I really didn't make a lot of videos, and that's what I'm on now. Is just making more videos.
How many videographers you have in Florida?
Right now, I have one.
You can use
right
mine.
now, I'm working. Yeah,
I have another one. You can use my guy.
Well, yeah, we're definitely gonna be in the talks about that because I definitely love making movies, and you could definitely see that in my work, and it's all like my direction, my style. So
I like it. And you got your little makeup artist out here now.
yeah. Oh yeah, she did her thing, so I'm here for it. She's gonna be the one I'm going to. There's no questions asked.
Okay, shout her out. Tell me about her business.
First of all, I don't even have her Instagram. I would. But look out for my Instagram because I will be tagging her. I take a fire photo. I'm tagging her because she's bomb. My phone died at the moment, so I'm going to find her and search her up. I got you.
I remember when
I got her, too.
I remember you were looking for, because you had one that you kept going back and forth to New York. Remember?
Yeah.
And you didn't have like a lot of resources in Florida, but now you do.
Yeah.
That's dope.
It's just coming together. Like, I also took a break because, again, I had to, like, give myself time. Like, we spoke about, like, leeches. It's a lot of that. So I had to recenter myself to be able to give out to the public. Because if I'm not well, then, like, no one else is going to be good. Like, so if I can't communicate, I don't even want to be outside because then it's pointless. You know, you're not giving nothing. You're just taking from the situation. Exactly. So I always just try to get myself right. And then I'm back. And then also just, I've been on some bigger things. Like, I'm thinking property. I'm thinking real estate, like so many things that, like, you know, I'm writing a book as well. Oh. So it's a little book. It's actually pretty much done. We talked about it. It's pretty much done. It's just soon publishing. I have to just go over little things. It's a small little book. It's about just re-guiding you to yourself. Like, how do you feel when you're thinking about your goals? When you're going into the transitions of your goals and all these things, like, how do you really feel? And does that make you feel okay? Are you okay with yourself doing this? So it's just things like that more than it being like, hey, do it like this. It's just more self-guidance.
Yeah, definitely. I like that too.
Yeah,
we talked about it when we was at IHOP. I was eating the breakfast.
Yes.
Yeah, you was telling me.
I took a while to just get it out. So it's a lot going on.
No, I thought my book too was costing too much money. I was like, you know what, put a hold on that. But now they said it should be released in November. Because you know you got to pay to do this stuff.
Yeah.
You know? So I got a book coming out in November and I got a TED Talk coming too.
Okay.
So, you know, so I could get on the stage and show what I'm able to offer in the academia too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy. Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah. You know, God is aligning us to do something special. We just got to get ready and stay ready.
Yes.
That's the most important thing.
Sure.
What are you doing now? I see you brought in some stuff. Can you tell me about that?
Okay. So I also added a new business on the line.
Let's talk about it.
So it's called Crack Juice.
Crack Juice.
Crack Juice.
Here we go. Yeah. Tell me
I gotta find a dance. Yeah. Okay, but Crack Juice is lit. Let me tell you. Limeade and lavender lemonade. It's just 2 flavors, okay? Right now, 16 ounces for $10, okay? And then we got the gallons. And then, you know, if you follow the page, Only Lemons with a Z, you can get all the pricings. But let me tell you, you can't miss out. This is exclusive shit. You know them BMW cars that you be wanting and Louis bags? This is one of those things you got to throw in your bag or, you know, just finish it right in the spot.
What prompted you to start this business? I know, because I know we always talked organic and we always been doing it. But what's ironic was Shauna had sent me a video of a girl doing a juicing, but it was, I want to say it was I forgot what plant that you was mixing the juice with.
The okra. I made a couple of them. So yes,
I saw that.
Yes,
and she showed me. I was like,
yeah.
How you know Gia? I was like, you don't know her. She was like, I don't know her either, but this juice is dope. I said, I know her, like really know her. So I had to, because she said, I was like, are you sending me because you think I know her? Or are you sending me because, we're talking about the juice.
Yeah.
I was like, that's Gia. I know her. I can go down the street and go get the juice.
Yeah. So those, I mean, I started like my journey, like just working with this company called HerScan. They do breast exam. Yeah. And it's screening. So a lot of women come in and we go to different herbalists and all these different like naturopaths. And so like I picked up different things and learning. I love teas already. So I just started gaining more in my palate and more knowledge. So I started making more natural things, and I also was already getting to that journey, and that's why like I moved from New York just to get like a different lifestyle, like to be better, to have more time to like cater to me and also cater to what I want in life. You know, like I want a house, I want this and that. So having the balance and putting myself in a situation where I can still achieve these things. So I started making all these different natural remedies. I had the okra water, which is so great. You guys have to try it. Look on my page. You can't miss it. But then my doctor told me about not having refined sugar. So I started making juice for myself called lemonade, lavender lemonade.
Yeah.
I also made the limeade my dad would make, but I switched it with cane sugar, so I don't have the refined sugar.
Okay.
So now it's a business called Crack Juice. Back at it again. And
Let me see.
brought
You brought me some? Let me see. Look at
I
that.
brought you the gallon.
See that? The
Check it
crack
out.
juice.
It's heavy.
Okay. Look at that. And life gives you lemons.
Yes, when life
Crack
gives you
juice.
lemons. Listen, so it's like the small things, you know? It's just, you think of all the, and this is also like one of the things for the kids is like, don't think too far out from you. Like, this is, it's within your journey is what you can bring on to others. You know, where you can show others, where you can help, you can maybe save a life, you can, whatever you can do. But you know, also, and this is why I always remember to myself, I tried it. I'm not always guiding someone to say, hey, this is the right thing. This is what I know now is right. Like, be always true about things too. Don't act like a doctor. Don't act like, just be true to yourself. Be true to the situation. And that's the big thing. And again, like when life gives you lemons, you make some fucking lemonade. And who would have known?
Look
Use
at
my
that.
language.
You never cease to amaze me.
Who would have known? So these are the two flavors, and you guys are going to see it all over. Okay, so I brought a special. Thank you, JR, for having me on your amazing platform. Yes, I appreciate you having me.
I had to get you out the house. Our schedules wasn't aligning because you're so busy and I'm busy too.
Yes.
Yeah, and we both regular humans. We do stuff in the daytime too. So,
yes,
yeah.
daytime things. We were really hustling,
Yeah,
but get into the to the motive and get in.
I'm proud of your growth.
Yes.
I'm proud of your growth. I saw when you quit over there at the restaurant. I was like, oh, it's game time.
Oh yeah, I had
It's
a
game
little
time.
break. I was like, let me get a little money. I'm not gonna be over here wilding. But then it was over. I was like, all right, I'm getting my.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm happy because
Yeah.
it ended up like this, and
Yeah.
I know the
And
rest
that's
of this
what
year.
it always does. It always does. That's the thing. So
Yeah, I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you. I see you pushing. Like, I love everything that you got going on, your family. I got a chance to meet your boyfriend, really good dude. Your mom, your mom is awesome. I always talk about her. Like, you know what I'm saying? She hangs out with us when we go eat dinner and stuff like that. And your brother, shout out to them too. And the baby, what happened to the baby?
yes,
The baby boy, he still lives with y'all?
Yes, he
Man,
does.
he looks
He's
like you.
sleeping right now. Yeah.
What is he, 2 now?
He is too.
Yeah,
yes.
I remember.
He's
See?
my twin.
He was a baby. He was like 6 months.
Yes.
Yeah. He looked just like you. I'm like, that's crazy how your siblings create something that looks like you. Like, my sister kids look like me.
Yes, shout out to your sister. I love her.
she-
She always showed me love. Like, ever since I met her, she's been sweet. Came to your house.
Yeah.
She gave me some food. I need some food in my life.
She cooked
I
for
really,
you.
I love her. I love her personality. Yeah. She's amazing.
She's a
And shout
mama.
out to your son,
Yeah.
your family,
Yeah.
your dog.
Yeah, my dog,
Your
Megan.
dog that attacked Andy.
You gonna tell about that story?
Yeah, Andy be wildin'. Andy.
No, Andy, I love Andy. But Andy pissed off Buttercup, I guess. I don't know what happened in dog
do
language.
What dogs do. All
Yeah.
right, listen, that's all I know, and I had to save.
I thought I was gonna have to apologize to you because I'm like, I don't know what happened, but it just grabbed the little dog. And Meg, I'm like, okay, because I got a little dog too. I got Mega, and he cool. Him and Andy cool. But the other dog didn't. I don't know what happened. She's a girl dog. You know, girls are
If
sometimes.
he's close, like I don't know, like whatever happened, it happened, and I was just like, listen, these are dogs.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
But you see something. If I was,
Yeah.
get the. Yeah, but it wasn't like, dogs was doing what they was doing, and, we was chilling. So
I apologize again. My dog tried to bite your dog, and hurt like
Yeah.
she was bleeding a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
That was
I
like
don't think he was bleeding that crazy, but it was
a little bit. But it scared him a lot though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it shook him up. Like, why'd you grab me like that? Yeah.
Well, I mean, whatever happened.
Yeah. And then you
He got muscles, so he
yeah, he good now.
He,
Yeah,
you know,
okay.
he got muscles,
Yeah.
so he hold it down.
I want to see Andy again, the famous Andy. Yeah, because Mega, he usually comes to my podcast, but I was like, you know what, that's too much for me tonight.
Yes,
Too
that's
much.
me. I'm like, I be bringing him everywhere, but I'm like, certain things, all right, hold it down.
Yeah, and then too. Also, we was talking about. I remember when you came and you performed at Jaylani's birthday party.
Yeah,
he was there. Yeah, so that was really big for him. He still remember that. You know, he's 18 this year.
Oh wow,
That was his 16th.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Time is just.
I got a 23-year-old and an 18-year-old.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm getting old, man. I'm getting old. So I gotta continue doing what I'm doing so them youngsters can make sure they're good. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the biggest thing is just spreading like the knowledge we know now and just like pushing them to be great and
Definitely.
be themselves. That's the big.
What you want to tell the platform? What other concerts that you want to manifest to perform for? You want to speak it into existence?
Well, the biggest thing I found out when I was in Miami recently that Rolling Loud's not in June anymore. It's in December. So I'm like, it's enough time for me to get on stage.
There you go.
So I'm just like,
Yeah.
you know.
They moved
who
it to
knows?
December?
Yes, December. So I'm like, that's time, you know, because June is it's cutting it close,
that
you
is,
know.
yeah. Definitely.
Came off the couch, now I'm back in.
Yeah.
Now.
Let's do it. But I could see you doing that, and I'll probably be there right along with you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever,
yeah, you already know.
Whatever role,
Yeah.
security or management, we're there to help you make sure you're doing good. Have you spoke to Famous Kid Brick? Shout out to Famous Kid Brick.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're definitely speaking.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for his feature on
That's
a
dope.
record I sent him. So
Okay.
definitely.
I was
you
happy to
guys-
get to connect you guys because
Yes.
you know he's big in the city and he has a lot of
Yeah.
connections, and hopefully he helped you out with a lot of your connections, acclimating to Tampa because he knows Tampa. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No, he's definitely lit. Like, he also showed me Grand Bay, so
That's
that
dope.
was cool.
That's
I
dope.
went there; it was fire.
Yeah.
I was in one of his music videos as well.
That's
so
dope, see?
I like his motivation. He really working. He doing what he lived by. So, and I like that
There you
a
go.
lot.
See?
So, and yeah, I was
And
looking-
you was just talking about that earlier. It's just everybody putting everybody on. That's all
right?
we do.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
share love,
Yeah.
spread love.
That's it. Sure. All you got to do is walk in the light that God wants you to walk in,
Right.
and listen. You know.
Right.
Now we're listening. We're here. You know.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
the biggest thing. Just
Yeah.
listen.
That's all. That's all we got to do is listen.
Yeah.
So what else you wanna tell the world before we disconnect? You know, I know that I wanted to spotlight you and your success and what you've been through as a military coming from New York
So
and your
much
mom.
to talk about.
So much, yeah.
So much, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I wanted to catch up with you. We just catch up because we ain't sat down and had a conversation in a long time. Because
Right.
we used to do that once a week. We go to the gym, hit the gym, talk. We would eat. I go eat at your restaurant and all this stuff. So
Right.
I moved so far away now.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. I was just thinking that when I was at the gym. I'm like, damn, I miss seeing JR.
Yeah,
He should
yeah,
be right on
yeah.
that bike.
Yes. Get my cardio.
we-
we right there. You be right
And
there
I'm
behind
like,
me.
Hey,
yeah.
well, I'm going over here.
Yeah. It is what
you know,
it is.
You
yeah.
already know.
But we still keep up. I still work out too. I still keep up
Yeah.
the same intensity. I have a pool now, so I do some swimming.
Fire,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? All that. So y'all do got to come
Eventually,
down.
pool party soon.
Yeah.
Soon.
Yeah, y'all got to come down. You, your mom, your brother, your dude, like Andy. We'll keep the other dog in the house.
Shout out my boyfriend. He's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, definitely. I'm happy you're happy.
Yes.
That makes
And
me
shout
happy.
out to my family too. They're amazing. Always helping me and assisting me with what I got going on.
There you go.
Especially when it comes to this artistry and this ambassadorship. Take my pictures, do this and
Yeah.
that. Like shout out to all y'all because
Hey, everybody got to roll.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody got a role and we're all working together. So and that's what helps. That's what makes the community go, you know.
I love that. I love that because everybody has to play their part.
Yes,
You
that's
know,
the biggest
You
thing.
very rarely find people that want to play their part because I find myself wearing a lot of hats. But when I was transitioning to RH2G, it was made more sense. My manager is my cousin. My event coordinator, my director of events is my other cousin. My sister's CEO. My daughter is the president. Like it makes more sense. You know, I can do what I got to. They know me. You know, and I can be me. And there's no like jockeying for position, right? I'm the main character, and I got to do what I got to do now. You know what I'm saying? When I saw myself the other day, I was like, I got security. I was secure. This because it's different now, right? But I saw both sides,
Right.
so I'm able to. It didn't trip me out. It was just looking like, oh damn, I got security now too.
Right.
Yeah.
You're like, wow.
Yeah.
Yep. That's how it be. It's just levels.
Yeah, levels to it.
Yeah.
Thank you again. I appreciate you. Look in the camera and give the kids some motivation.
Listen.
Tell them
Again, I just want you guys to just be. And always pray to God whenever you're in worry. Whenever you just don't know, just pray to God because he'll answer your prayers and he'll fix it because life is actually great. So
definitely.
Shout out to y'all. Find me on Gia the Alpha, okay? Giaa. I'm sorry, I got a little.
Yeah.
ALPHA.
There you go. You can find her. And you can find me. You guys already know who I am. I'm the hood motivator. I'm all over. You guys catch my messages every morning. You know, the kids already know and they understand why I do this platform and why I try to preach positivity the way we are. We don't have to change that. It could look like this too.
Right.
And it could come from people like us and let them know that, hey, if you made mistakes, you can still get back on the right track. So thank you again for coming. I know it's late.
Yes.
So, you know, we're happy to have you in RS2G and happy that this year we can finally sit down and try to do this management thing for you.
Right, definitely.
Right. Thank you again, Gia.
Yes,
Appreciate
thank you for having me.
Thank you.
So mad. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
a capsule.
Damn, man.